Stock turbo?
Stock turbos.
Not bad. That's like enough power to have fun every day.
Exactly. I don't know why people change them out. There's no point.
Yeah, that's plenty. That pulls actually pretty hard.
Sequentials.
Now I want a rotary. Turbo timer?
Nope.
Oh, so you just gotta let it cool down a little bit. The FD.
FD RX-7.
What year is it? How long you had it?
1993. I think I've had this one for 3 or 4 years.
Let's start with price. What's it take to get into one of these?
Like 25, 30.
Really?
Mm-hmm. 25, 30,000. If you have that cash, you can get RX-7. Like, no doubt.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing everything for like 35, 40.
Yeah, that's like the upper. That's like low miles, probably like under 50,000 miles. Nice original paint. That's probably like 35, 40. But for 25, 30, you can get one. Might have issues. Might need to be rebuilt. Who knows? But you'll have an RX-7.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, like, you can't do the shell and like put it back together and make it work. Like, that's how this one was. So this was a shell first, and then I bought a motor and tranny and put it together, wired it up.
Oh,
But,
you said they sell brand new motors from Mazda, right?
yeah, so Mazda still makes and builds brand new rotaries, and I think they're like $4,000. Only problem is you have to like check their work kinda, because a buddy of mine got one, and I think the second rotary wasn't making compression.
Oh.
So I would
But
say
it's brand new, like
it's brand
new.
like brand new box, everything.
Wow.
So, you know, just check it.
$4,000, really? That's not that bad.
It's not, considering like how much used housings are. So
Yeah.
it's not too bad.
Comfort and seating.
Seating, great. Comfort. It's actually really comfortable. It's actually a really comfortable car.
Really?
Yeah. For like big people, 6 foot, you can fit perfectly fine.
And I've realized even in mine, like the suspension, even on coilovers, it's like pretty comfortable.
Like this is like it's not hard, it's not too soft.
Fuel mileage, MPGs.
Terrible. The worst car you could ever get in terms of fuel economy.
Worse than the Evo.
Worse than the Evo. Like, this car will drink crash, like, not in boost.
Just the way the rotary engine is.
Mm-hmm. Like, they need the fuel, and a lot of it is wasted. That's why there's so much fire.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay. So like 12 miles a gallon, something like something dumb.
Something like that. Like,
oh, wow.
It's pretty bad.
It's bad. So you're saying don't daily RX-7.
You can if you want to pay $6 a gallon of gas.
Turning and U-turns.
U-turns,
Parking lot.
no problems.
Maneuverability.
Like, they say it has bad radius, like angle on the front, but it's not too bad compared to like other cars. I'd say it's like standard, so it's not Evo by any means.
The Evo was so bad.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
He was like,
reliability of the rotary.
Good question. All right, so they have a bad name in terms of reliability. I'd say the reliability isn't bad on RX-7s. You just have to maintain them. So that means like checking your oil frequently, making sure you have coolant frequently, and keeping up on your fluid flushes. I probably recommend aluminum radiators, because the stock radiator is plastic on the end tanks and it sits super low. It's almost like the lowest point under the car. So like any bump that you hit and you scrape, you potentially like nick your radiator plastic intake.
Oh, from the underside.
Mm-hmm. And then some people say premix is the way to go. Some people say OMP. I'm still OMP on this car, and I'm thinking about doing both, because OMP usually they say it gets stuck or broken, and then you're not. Then the motor's not injecting oil to maintain the coating on the housings.
So for someone that doesn't know,
for someone that doesn't know,
that's what it's just. You just
yeah,
dump
like
it in when you fill up the car.
2-stroke oil, yeah. There's a certain amount you're supposed to put in
into the gas tank.
Into the gas tank,
okay.
In comparison to how much fuel that you put in, so that you're not putting too much premix in.
I see.
It's probably recommended that all RX-7s premix at least a little bit, because the OMPs are like super old and you're not rebuilding it.
What's OMP? That's another fluid that you could use?
Oil metering pump.
Oh, okay.
So basically just like a stock pump on the motor that injects a certain amount of oil into the motor, and basically that lubricates the inside of the motor. And then premix goes in the fuel tank, which also lubricates the motor, but through the fuel system.
I see. The internet always makes fun of rotaries having issues. You've had this, what, you said 4 years?
Yeah. So I haven't had any major issues.
Same engine?
Same engine.
4 years?
4 years.
You guys heard it from an actual RX-7 owner.
Sequential still. Everything still works. No problems. No transmission problems. Nothing.
So rotaries are reliable.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah.
Kind of, sort of reliable.
Just maintain them.
What about like paranoia in the car? Like someone's gonna hit you. You're gonna get pulled over.
Let's
like,
see. What's my paranoia in the car? Paranoia. Okay. When you take the cat off of this car, right? There's no cat on this car. When you take that cat off, this car is going to put out so many flames, and those flames is what I get scared of, because driving at nighttime is like fireball fireworks, bro. Like you'll be driving and you're next to like the K wall or something like that, and you'll let off, and it's like a flash of light coming behind you. And I remember the first time it happened, I was like, who the f is flashing me? Right? And then it happened again. I was like, wait a minute, am I blowing fucking fire?
And it's every time you let off?
Every time. And it's like 10 seconds of flame. So that's my only concern.
Last question as always. Look back test.
Look back test. Okay, RX-7s are sexy. It's gonna pass the look back test.
I agree.
I'd say 10 out of 10.
Every single time.
Every time.
It's the curves, man.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
There's no like, because most of the cars in the 90s were like
kind of boxy, some curves to it.
Early 90s was kind of boxy still, but you know, the Supra was curvy, but this thing is just like...
Yeah, but this is like sexy curvy though.
Yeah.
Like,
would you recommend someone to daily this car?
Daily? I'd say if you daily RX-7, you got f***ing balls. Either you got balls or you got a lot of money. Because, yeah, that takes a lot of all of that. It takes a lot of both of those to daily RX-7.
Would you say you get more attention in this or the NSX? Like people waving and yelling at you out the window?
Probably RX-7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I don't know, I think the RX-7 was like, it was so different when it came out that it's like not a regular car. And then the people who know what it is are kind of like, damn, like to see one is kind of like cool to see a car that this old with a fancy motor and it's still driving around.
It just looks so good.
Yeah, and then at nighttime, the fireballs, dude, people just pull up on me and just shake their head. Like,
driving mine, I was only out for like an hour and I had 4 people like stick half their body out their car like yelling. Like I was at a light and another dude was at a light and he we were like far away and he was just like, yo.
Yep, that's just crazy,
like,
dog.
People will just give you thumbs up or pull up next to you on the freeway and like
and just look and just
When you're driving an RX-7, you know what it feels like to be like a good-looking girl.
Right?
Hell dudes will just come up and be like, hey,
they'll be like, this is yours? You were like,
nice.
yep.
us. Yeah.
I'm like,
You
man,
got
I
hella
always
attention.
wanted one of these, right? That's hella funny.
Yeah. Or like when we were at the gas station, right?
Yeah.
We were at the gas station for about
Not even
no
that
more
long.
than 15 minutes.
Hella people.
We had 5 people come up and talk to us.
Yeah, that
And
was
not
crazy.
not just like nice car. Like they stood there and talked to us
Yeah.
for a couple minutes.
That shit was
each.
crazy.